the power on, it might work.
Would you let me do this? I know what I'm doing about these things, all right?
Now, the lens cap was still on?
Monique?
I knew that. I was
Monique?
aware of that.
What?
Hello, Monique. Will this be ready for my presentation this afternoon?
Excuse me. I gotta talk to somebody.
Insurance. One moment, please. Manny, it's your mother.
Is this thing on?
No.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Hernando. He doesn't seem to be in yet.
Hernandez.
Yes, I'll have him call you as soon as he does.
Hi.
Did we forget our lunch today?
I need to talk to
Did
somebody.
my overnight come in? Overnight? Okay, Mr. Cinematographer, I just don't have time for this. Now just take this thing off my desk and into the conference room and see if you can fix it in there.
Yeah, I got my policy right here. It's got my number on it and everything. I gotta talk to somebody about my insurance.
I'm sorry, can I help you?
Yeah, I want to talk to somebody about my insurance.
And
I
who
want to know why my rates keep going up.
And who handles your policy?
Oh, boy. I usually talk to a Monique on the phone.
Oh, well, that would be me. But I don't actually handle your policy. That would be your agent, Martin True.
So can I talk to him?
Oh, I'll see if I can get him on the intercom.
Okay.
Marty, there's a gentleman out here who would like to talk about his automobile policy.
Because my rates are too high.
I'll send him right in. You can go right in.
Okay, where are I? Yeah. Yes. Hi. Hi. Just a minute, please. Thank you.
Hi, Mr.
Loudon.
Loudon. Martin True. Have a seat.
Ready?
So, what can I do for you, Mr. Loudon?
I just want to know why my insurance rates are so high.
Okay, Mr. Loudon. Very good. Okay, Laurent, Larson, Laramie, Lundy, no. Oh, here we go. Loudon. August 3rd, moving violation issued for reckless driving?
You know what happened there? I'm driving along and a bumblebee flies into the car, and it's trying to land all over my face and everything like it's gonna sting me. I'm whacking at this thing and I swerve the car a little bit and the police officer, he stops me, gives me a ticket. Get a bee out of the car for
Imagine that. September 24th, running a stop sign?
I had a cold, bad cold. When I get a cold, I'm all stuffed up, I can't even breathe or anything. And what happened? I'm driving along and I sneeze, my eyes are closed. I go right through a stop sign. I get another ticket by the same cop out to get me.
Right. Well, you've racked up quite a few tickets here.
Well, yeah, I've had a couple of accidents too, but that's life, that's why you have insurance, right? See, what I want to know is why my rates are so high. I get the feeling that you people are picking on me.
No, we don't single anybody out. It's the law of large numbers.
Well, I never got a ticket for that one.
Well, you haven't broken that law. See, the law of large numbers simply helps us predict things. The larger the number, the higher the accuracy.
How?
See, while we can't predict what's going to happen in a group of 10 drivers, we can predict what's going to happen in a group of 1,000 or more.
So what do you got, some kind of crystal ball or something?
No, just statistics. You see, if we take into consideration the number of drivers in a given area, along with traffic conditions, number of accidents, that sort of thing, then we can accurately predict how many accidents will occur within a certain group.
All right. So how do I fit in?
Well, the group in which you fit in has a very high accident rate. I mean, you don't expect normal, safe drivers to subsidize your risks, do you?
What, subsidize risk? What? I don't know what that means.
Okay, I guess I need to explain a little bit about how insurance works. Different forms of insurance have been around since, well, recorded history. But modern insurance began with something called underwriting in maritime England back in the 17th century. The age of exploration. You see, all kinds of perils were confronted by the ships in those days. Uncharted waters, pirates, shipwrecks, you name it. And the owners of the ships were eager to share the risks of ocean-going voyages by allowing merchants to put up money towards the ship's voyage. This early form of insurance became known as underwriting because if a merchant was interested in sharing the risk of a certain ship, he simply wrote down his name and the amount of money he wanted to wager. The most popular place to do this was a coffee house named Lloyd's. Lloyd's of London. Now, if the ship returned safely with its cargo of spices and gold, everyone shared in the profits. However, if the ship perished, the losses were spread between all parties involved. More modern forms of insurance evolved here in America when our country was just being formed. You, of course, know Benjamin Franklin is one of our founding fathers and is a famous inventor. But did you know that Benjamin Franklin was also one of the inventors of what's become modern-day insurance? So, as you can see, insurance has played a very important role in history. Hey, still with me?
Whoa. Okay. Yeah, insurance is a real interesting background. But what I want to know is how does Ben Franklin affect my car insurance?
Well, just consider it an example of risk control. See, in Franklin's day, fires caused by lightning were a serious threat. And Franklin's little escapade with a kite did more than discover electricity. By introducing a lightning rod, he was able to reduce the threat of fire caused by lightning. See, risk is avoided or reduced or controlled in many different ways.
Whoa. Spare me another history lesson. Please, I don't want to go anywhere. All I want to know is what this has got to do with me and my car insurance, okay?
It doesn't have to be a lightning rod. See, in your case, it could be safety belts, a bumper, headlights. Could be where you drive, too. See, the farmer who drives his truck a few miles into town once a week doesn't face the same risks as someone who has to commute into the city on an expressway every day.
Okay.
Here, let's take your situation, for example. You drive a big block modified V8 custom chrome Pontiac.
Ah, you better believe it. That's my baby. You know, I built it up from scratch. I took a 67 Hemi and I bored it out to a 454 dual quads. Oh, that mama can fly.
And you commute 53 miles every day into the highest accident rate area in the city.
So?
So, that, along with your driving record, puts you in the highest risk group we can afford to insure. That's why your rates are what they are.
Great. So I'm doomed.
No, that's where risk control comes in.
That'll probably raise my rates, too.
Not at all. See, risk control means things you can do to reduce the risk in your life. I mean, you could quit smoking, for example.
Well, yeah, I didn't mean to stop, you know.
Well, I didn't say it was going to be easy. You could become a better driver, although it's going to take quite a while for this record to clear up.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to drive around in a go-kart.
That's life. I mean, you make choices, you take chances, but you have to be in control of your actions. And that's where risk control fits in.
Well, sounds pretty simple.
Not always. You see, sometimes risk can't be avoided. That's why we have insurance. I mean, you can't just lock yourself up in your room all day long to avoid any potential risk. Let's take driving, for instance. The risk of an accident, no matter how small, is always there. But the level of risk depends on where you drive, how far, how fast, the climate, traffic conditions, your driving habits, whether you're wearing a safety belt, whether you're not wearing a safety belt, whether you have auto insurance or not. You starting to get the picture?
Yeah, okay, I do. You got all these big laws and large numbers in regard to risk control, but what I want to know is why can't everybody pay the same rates? See, that's what I don't think is fair.
We have a little game on fairness. Want to play?
Well,
It'll be a lot of fun.
okay,
Okay. Okay. Monique, could we have everyone in the conference room for the game? Yes. Victor? Okay, everybody, this is Victor. He's going to be our insurance agent for today.
Hey, Vic.
Hi, go. Victor, here's how the game is played. You're the insurance agent, and everybody is going to pay you the same amount, $200 in play money, of course, to insure them against things that could happen to them in real life.
$200 a piece, huh? Mm-hmm. I'm in.
There you go. Now, the cards I'm dealing everyone will determine what character they get to play in the game.
I would like to play Stan Stern, the spy.
Six. I go first.
You went first the last time.
Big deal. Play the game.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm Peggy the professor. I teach physics.
Can I play here? I just grab a card.
Rex, why don't you get the camera going, please?
I am Spike, the Hollywood stuntman.
I can be Spike, the Hollywood stuntman.
Manny.
Peggy.
Spike?
Yo.
Jane?
Good. I'm Cherie, the chef. I own a little concession stand near the La Brea tar pits.
And I work for, I'm Willie the waiter. You see, I can play, I'll roll.
No way.
Okay, everyone. Line up.
All right.
Okay. Spike?
Yeah. Oh. Well, looks like I'm doing a movie about motorcycle mechanics after World War III who are guarding a sacred case of turtle wax. Looks like I blew a gasket in the first scene.
Hey, Spike.
What?
Pick a control card.
Yeah, looks like it's gonna take $125 to fix it. But of course, I am covered.
Victor?
What?
Pay Spike $125 for his blown gasket.
Why?
Because you're the insurance agent and you agreed to insure Spike.
Wait, you only gave me $200.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's life.
Hey, all right.
Hey, I got it. It works.
Hey! It's only $110 here, pal.
Must have miscounted. I didn't...
Yeah, miscount your head the next time.
Okay. Monique. I'm sorry, Peggy Professor. Would you please read a risk card for us?
Why, certainly. Nothing special. I go to the lab, tinker with the particle accelerator, and...
What?
Uh-oh. Get a speeding ticket on the way home.
I guess I had my mind on quarks.
So I don't have to pay anything, right?
You're fine, Victor. Okay, Jane, you're next.
Oh, bad news. A runaway pickup truck bashed into my Turbo Z and knocked it into the tar. Isn't that just the pits?
Jane.
The pickup was uninsured, but I'm covered.
And the Turbo Z?
They fished it out, but it's gonna cost a few bucks to clean the tar out of it.
I can fix it, Sherry the chef. I'm Mike the mechanic. See, I could play
please
with...
stay on the camera. Okay, Jane. How much?
$13,000. You owe me $13,000 to clean my car.
But I got $350 here. How am I gonna pay her $13,000?
Well, Victor, you have your choice. You could borrow this money from the bank at Prime, or you could just go bankrupt, and then the game's over.
What do you mean the game is over?
You mean, maybe I should stop recording that, because I got a bunch of stuff I could be doing. I got policy renewals, I got filing, I got...
Wait a minute. How does anybody ever win this game?
I don't know, Victor. You tell me.
Well, first of all, you've got to get more players. A lot more. I mean, 3 or 4 people are not going to cover a lot of risk, if you know what I mean.
That's a good point. Anything else?
Well, when you get more players, you're going to have to subdivide them into different groups according to their risk level. And then you have to charge different people different rates, because I'm not going to charge a stuntman the same amount of money as I'm going to charge a physics professor.
Well, why not?
Because different people pose different risks, don't you see? It's just like those ships or that the coffee houses or that Ben Franklin thing you put me through.
Okay, calm down. It's just a game,
Well,
Victor.
it's an important game, and I'm the insurance agent.
Hey, wait a minute. According to this, on the next roll, I get chased through the jungle by a tribe of Woonjagatis, and I get to escape by grabbing onto the pontoon of a low-flying commuter jet. So are we playing? Or what?
Well, that depends. Victor, is the game over?
Hey, it's never over. See, that's the beauty of it. Not while there's equal opportunity for all people of the same risk group to obtain and pay for insurance.
I think he's got it.
It's a law of large numbers.
I think he's got it.
It's a concept of risk.
Hey, I think he's got it.
It's the choices we make. It's the chances we take.
He's on a roll.
I'm in control.
Choice, chance, and control.
Whether you're walking or driving a car, toting a briefcase or playing guitar, every choice in life is a chance you take. So be in control of the decisions you make.
Choice, chance, and control. You face all three to reach your goal. Choice, chance, and control. Don't stop him now, he's on a roll.
Choice is the way I decide to cut my hair. It's the clothes that I wear. Chance is the risk of being alive, at home, at work.
In the car that you drive. Choice, chance, and control. This guy can rock, this guy can roll.
Control is the wheel, the gas and the brakes.
It's how he handles the risk that he takes.
So know these three words, whoever you are.
Choice, chance, and control, and sure you'll go far. Choice, chance, and control. You face all three to reach your goal. Choice, chance, and control. This guy's got rhythm, this guy's got soul.
Yo, Acme Insurance.
Hello, Mama. No, I didn't call because I have been busy.
Chevy or Rolls Royce.
You make the choice,
Walk, run, or dance.
you take the chance.
Take half or take whole.
That's life, you're in control. Choice, chance,